Hey, it's Mike from Guitar World and Music Radar, and we are here at Fender, and with Dan, who's going to tell us about the one of the talking points of the show, which is the American Acoustasonic Stratocaster. Dan, what's different about this compared with the Tele?
So, we've taken the same kind of platform that we had with the Acoustasonic Telecaster and just changed it slightly to appeal more to electric players, people who are more into the Strat.
Okay.
Of course, you have a Telecaster, most people will play an electric sound with just a single pickup on the bridge. I know I'm guilty of it. Love that bridge pickup. Whereas with a Strat, people tend to want a bit more variation.
Yeah.
You tend to switch through the pickup selections much more. So with the Strat, the big difference is in terms of the physical appearance of the sound hole, which has been moved and is a different size to the Tele. So acoustically, the guitar sounds slightly different, more akin to how a Strat would be different to a Telecaster, of course. Also, we have the belly cut on the back of the body there, and a Strat headstock too, in terms of the actual physical nature of the guitar. The real difference, though, is when you get to the switching system. So there's almost a bit of hindsight going on here, where we've taken the feedback that we had from the Tele and changed a few different things to appeal to those Strat players.
Yeah.
Of course, the Tele's still great, does all the stuff we wanted to, has 2 electric sounds and 8 acoustic sounds. This has 3 electric sounds and 7 acoustic sounds. So, first position, you've still got your mahogany dreadnought with thicker spruce top, and you can mod knob that down to a concert size with a slot headstock as well. So you go right from that big, boomy, bassy guitar down to that smaller body, much more subtle acoustic. Position 2, there's a couple more in there with like a walnut and spruce top and another dreadnought in there too. So you've got that walnut, spruce, small body, almost like a travel size sort of guitar, very expressive. Third position is an auditorium, and then you can blend in the body sensor, so you still get that nice, big, warm kind of tone if you're playing on your own, and also you can do percussive stuff on the top as well. Then the real magic and the big difference between this and the Tele is when you get to position 1 and 2. So in position 2, you've got a blend between an acoustic guitar and a clean electric guitar. So you can go from clean Strat to mahogany dreadnought.
What kind of pickup selector on the Strat would that kind of sound like?
So the way I feel is it's kind of neck pickup, I think. But to be honest, with an EQ on an amplifier, you can do quite a lot with it. It's very expressive. You can really change it. Then when you hit down to position 1, you go from like a fat sounding Strat, so like a real hot guitar.
Texas hot kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of, the way I feel is it's kind of like bridge and middle in series almost.
Oh, wow, okay, yeah.
Kind of. It's quite hot, very nice, very thick.
Yeah.
And then you can move the mod knob into like a full overdriven Strat kind of tone.
Nice.
So you go from semi kind of hot to really kind of hot.
Yeah.
Now the beauty of this is when you're, say, on the hot setting, you can go from hot electric to clean electric to acoustic positions. So there's a more elegant solution when you come to switching between acoustic and electric, and then hot electric too.
Yeah.
So instead of twisting the knob, you can just flip the switch and just straight in that kind of hot, distorted Strat mode.
Sweet. So it's like an extra step towards electric players over the Tele.
Exactly.
Nice, great.
People who play in Strats are going to want to move between those cleaner sounds and those hotter sounds and the acoustic sounds. Whereas with the Tele, you can go from that kind of cleaner acoustic sound and then flip into the cleaner electric sound too, for that like hot, spanky kind of Strat, hot, spanky sort of Tele kind of tone. So.
Sweet. Thanks very much, Dan. Well, I think we're going to go over and hear some of it now. So,
totally. Hear Matt Sefranek demoing it away. He's such a fantastic guitar player.
Right.
So,
right on. I'm looking forward to it.
Excellent
Let's
stuff.
do that.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Okay, we are over here with Billy and Matt, who are going to take us through some of the pickup positions on the Strat.
Yeah, so what Matt's going to do is he's going to walk you through the first position he's in is a mahogany back and side spruce top dreadnought. So similar to what we've got on the Tele, but what we're going to showcase is the differences between the switching and the difference in the electric side of the Stratocaster on this one. So Matt's going to start out in a dreadnought with strumming. As he moves through the guitar, he's going to go all the way down to position 2, and we're going to engage a clean electric sound. And I'll let him walk through that, and then we'll kind of speak to the rest of how else we're going to move through it.
Right.
Matt do there is go from a dreadnought to a clean electric to all the way in position 1. When you're on the B side, you're actually in a dirty electric. So what we chose to do was give the clean electric sound as well, but when you move to position 1, if you were to be all the way rolled to the A side, you would have that semi-clean fat sound that's more like a Strat than it is Tele, but similar in the idea behind it. But what we wanted to do with the Strat is give it yet another electric voice, which is why when we rolled all the way to the B side, you get a more dirty channel. The premise behind a lot of that is give more electric options, but also give the player the chance to move through some of those options that you would typically play more often by just using the selector switch. So less about the mod knob. The mod knob stays in that position, but like I said, you can go from a dreadnought all the way down to a clean electric, all the way to a dirty electric, and back up to a dreadnought or an auditorium with the body sensing pickup, all just by moving the selector switch. So trying to make the electric portions easier to access without having to mess around with the mod knob so much. So those are the major differences right there.
Awesome. Thanks very much, guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
your
you.
time.